Good afternoon. I'm Dana Tyler. Here is your CBS2 News update. We're following breaking news. Fashion designer Kate Spade is dead of an apparent suicide. Police sources say the 55-year-old's body was found in her apartment on Park Avenue just after 10 this morning. Investigators say she was found by her housekeeper and that an apparent suicide note was left at the scene. Spade is best known for her line of sleek handbags that turned into a successful fashion brand. She began her company from her home. Now, Kate Spade, New York, has over 140 retail shops and outlet stores across the country, more than 175 shops internationally. Kate Spade leaves behind a husband and their young daughter. We're also following breaking news in Lakewood, New Jersey, about a gun scare at an elementary school. Here's Meg Baker with that.
Hi there, I'm outside the Oak Street School in Lakewood, New Jersey, where it looks like things are just getting back to normal. Kids are outside for recess, but police are still investigating how a 9-year-old student brought a loaded handgun to school this morning. Police say that another student notified the school that his classmate had a loaded handgun in his backpack. The school was able to apprehend that 9-year-old, and the school was not put on lockdown.
Increased security at New Rochelle High School today following a series of threats. Police say the threats began on May 23rd when graffiti was found in a school bathroom reading, "We are going to shoot up the school June 5th. Parents also reporting a social media post 2 days ago warning students not to go to school today. A letter was sent home to parents saying bag checks will be conducted today and students and staff will be limited to coming and going from only 2 doors. New information. The Cape May prosecutor's office says that it has finished a preliminary investigation into the controversial arrest of a woman at Wildwood Beach in New Jersey. Witnesses recording an officer punching a woman on the beach while trying to arrest her. Police also released body cam footage of the struggle. Well, today the prosecutor's office says there is not enough evidence for criminal charges against the officer. However, there still is an ongoing internal affairs investigation into his conduct. The NYPD now searching for a driver who struck a 15-year-old boy in the street and then ran off. Police say a silver BMW turned onto 175th Street in St. Albans, going the wrong way, and then hit the boy. Witnesses say the teenager flew into the air and into a nearby yard. Neighbors tried to wrestle the person behind the wheel, but the driver and the passengers ditched the car and ran off. The victim's father ran to his son's side.
He was on the street crossing to go to play basketball with his friends, and the car came up Linden Boulevard and made the turn and hit him as he was crossing the street. I'm just thankful to God, first of all, that he's okay, but just traumatized at what could have been the outcome, considering the speed at which the car was going.
The boy's father telling us the teenager is expected to be okay. He was taken to a nearby hospital with minor injuries. Harvey Weinstein returned to court today. He entered pleas of not guilty on charges of rape and a criminal sex act. CBS2's Janelle Burrell reporting right now from Lower Manhattan.
Harvey Weinstein slightly limping, met by a throng of cameras as he entered the courtroom Tuesday, entering his plea of not guilty to rape and criminal sex act charges. His attorneys saying they intend to vigorously defend their case.
As I said in court, rape is a terrible crime, and he has denied these allegations. And as terrible a crime as rape is, it is equally reprehensible to be falsely accused of rape.
More than 80 women have come forward accusing Weinstein of sexual abuse. The charges he's facing involve 2 of those women. The first incident in 2004 at the old Weinstein Company offices on Greenwich Street. The second incident allegedly occurred in 2013 when prosecutors say Weinstein held an unnamed woman in a room against her will and raped her. During the arraignment, Weinstein's attorney asked for more time to prepare their case before their next hearing. The judge granted that request. They're due back in court here in September. Outside of criminal court in Lower Manhattan, Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.
Lord & Taylor is shutting down its flagship store on Fifth Avenue. It's a century old. Last year, Canadian-based Hudson Bay Company sold the space for $850 million to a company called WeWork, which provides shared workspaces for startups, entrepreneurs, freelancers, and small businesses. The plan was to keep the Fifth Avenue Lord & Taylor open, but on a smaller scale. Now, the entire store area will be solely for that new company, WeWork. A total of 10 Lord & Taylor stores are closing. This Fifth Avenue one will not close until early next year. The White House is getting ready for a Super Bowl celebration. However, there will be no winning team. President Trump rescinding the invitation to the Philadelphia Eagles, citing the controversy over players kneeling during the national anthem. No Eagles players are believed to have kneeled during the anthem during regular season games last year. Mr. Trump also said many of the Eagles were not going to be at the 3 o'clock ceremony. So some Eagles fans, though, did show up. The president says for them, the White House will play the national anthem and other music to celebrate America. We'll carry that ceremony live for you right here on CBSNewYork.com. 3 o'clock. Former President Bill Clinton clearing up some comments he said in a recent television interview when asked about the Me Too movement and his White House affair with Monica Lewinsky.
Do you feel like you owe her an apology?
No, I do. I do not. I've never talked to her, but I did say publicly on more than one occasion that I was sorry.
Mr. Clinton is on a book tour, and at an event last night, he attempted to clarify that original response.
The truth is, the hubbub was I got hot under the collar because of the way the questions were asked. The suggestion was that I'd never apologized. So first point is, I did. I meant it then and I meant it now. I apologize to my family, to Monica Lewinsky and her family, and to the American people. The second is that I support the Me Too movement, and I think it's long overdue.
Overnight. Lewinsky has called their relationship an abuse of power, but said it was not sexual assault. Even Clinton allies have said they now view the scandal differently. Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says she thinks President Clinton should have resigned. The death toll in Guatemala from the volcano now rising to at least 69 people. Enormous plumes of smoke billowing into the sky. This volcano continued to rattle with 8 to 10 moderate eruptions this morning. Authorities say the eruptions were less intense than Sunday's big blasts. People living in remote mountain areas of the Central American country were caught off guard with little or no time to evacuate. 12 shelters have been opened to hold as many as 1,900 people. Back to our area, here's John Elliott with a look at our weather.
Hey, everybody, thanks for dialing us up. Here's the deal. We have a cold front on the way, so I know what you're saying. Well, I don't know everything you're saying, but I have an idea of what you're saying. You're saying, man, it's such a beautiful day. Why are you being such a downer? Why are you being such a bummer? It's a front, so I have to leave the chance for some showers and thunderstorms in the mix. Every time we run the models, it shows some isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. I want to take care of you. 76 your high today. It's a little wet tomorrow, but I think you're going to like Thursday and Friday.
Good thing. All right. Caught on camera, a delivery man following some unspoken orders has become the talk of social media. An Amazon worker was dropping off a package when he spotted the homeowner's doormat, a novelty mat that says, "Please hide packages from my husband." So that is what the worker did. The owners say they had a good laugh and that this video has already been seen more than 8 million times on Facebook. Well, this one will make you smile. Students at a San Diego high school showed their love for their lunch lady in a very generous way. Yes, Deborah Davis could not hide her excitement as her present rolled out with a bright red bow. The shiny white Mazda replaces the 1976 Chevy Malibu she's been driving for years. She's known as Aunt Debbie. And to her students, she also drives across San Diego County when she's not at the school. She serves meals to homeless people, and she volunteers at nursing homes. That's why her students decided to get her a new set of wheels.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I'm looking for my reward in heaven, and y'all give me a little bit here on earth.
The car was donated by an insurance company, and students from the auto body shop at the school volunteered their time to repair the dings and dents. That's a look at our update this afternoon. Thanks for joining us right here. You can always find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter. I was going to say Twister. That's not quite the right word, but a fun game. And I'll see you on television later today, CBS2 News at 6.